Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Vlogmas Day 12. I believe it's 12, yeah. And in today's vlog, you guys are going to see our journey into finding our, I guess, new church home, or the church home in the state that we currently live in right now. I think it's one of the most hardest things that anybody could do, was finding a good church home for your family and you. And today was our first day. We went, like, I guess, church hunting, and you guys can take a look and see how that went right now. We are off to church. After church nap is about to be so rough right now. Alright, so Matt's gonna be with me today and discussing how our first church visit went.
Yeah.
So like I was saying, it's finding a church is really hard, especially for us, because we are originally from our hometown,
Yeah.
I really say. And so I've been going to the church in my hometown since I was in 3rd grade. So I was like Natalie's age, 9-ish. Up until I pretty much got married, and I was still going. Like, when we came back and visited, we would still go to church and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I still feel like that's my church home, but we live an hour and a half.
Yeah, about an
hour and a half, 2 hours away. So it's difficult for every Sunday to commit to going to our church home that we really truly love. And like I said, I've been going there since I was little, and so I know everybody there. Their family, and my family still goes there. And Matt joined that church the first deployment. So when was that?
That was right before Courtney then. 2009.
So yeah, he joined our church there. He was baptized there for the first time, and everything. So we definitely held sentimental values to that church. It was under the late great Pastor Ira White, who we both were obsessed with.
I love that man.
Like, yeah, he passed away. And now it's under Pastor Ernie Walker. And we still love that church, but realistically, we have to find a church home where we are, where we currently live. And then being in the military, when he was active, I didn't want to commit to joining a church when I knew I wasn't going to stay there. I think it's difficult. I saw, when I went to college, I saw people joining churches, and I'm like, you guys aren't even going to be here. Like, I feel like that's important, to not just join every church that you can when you're going to just leave it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like if you join a church, you have to be serious about it. You have to be committed to it. You have to actively be involved in that church. And so it's a big, scary step for me. And so I was fine with, like, just visiting churches and stuff, but I think God is calling us to just take it a step further and actually join a church and put our feet in, like, a new church where we live now.
Yeah.
So we went to, you guys know I go to Bible study. And so the church that we went to today is the church that I go to Bible study at on Wednesdays. And I loved everything about Bible study, and the girls there were just telling me to come and visit. And so I finally went today, and
it was nice.
I enjoyed it. I truly did. I guess it was like cathedral, or is that?
Yeah, it's an old-fashioned church.
Yeah.
It was built in the 1800s or something like that.
I'm not into like the numbers and stuff. I guess the church is a church, but okay. So our church home is, I guess, Pentecostal, and so we are like a shouting, speaking in tongue, running around the church, music, praise team, all that stuff kind of church. And so that's what I was born and raised with. And the churches that I have gone to, I mean, I found one church like that in North Carolina. Yeah, Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
But the churches since have been like what is it called? Like, they have a guitar.
They're just Protestant.
Was that what it's?
Yeah, in general, that's what they're called.
And like they play with the guitar for like the praise and worship, or worship, I guess is what they call it, and sing hymns. Like the church you went to today was singing hymns, I think.
Yeah, but it's more of like the songs you'd hear on K-Love rather than the...
Yeah, and we do love K-Love. We listen to K-Love. But again, I wasn't always listening to K-Love, like, you know, until a couple of years ago when I learned about it. But so I feel like
that was a last deployment, right?
Yeah. I still want to keep my old church and how I grew up there, but then like I'm just around a lot of stuff that I'm not familiar with, like singing hymns, and not like there's not shouting, there's not like raising your hands, lifting your hands a lot. I mean, people do, but not a lot. There's not like, definitely not speaking in tongues. So I feel like I had to get used to that, and it's just like a real like struggle with me, I guess, because I love my church home and where we're from, but I don't find a lot of churches like that around here. I mean, anyways, I don't want this to be like a bad thing, but like, so we went to church today, you guys saw, and we loved it. Like, I think the big thing for me is the kids loving the church, the kids' church, and Natalie, she stayed with me, of course, but next Sunday, we're going to go back, and she's totally going to the kids' school, but Lucas and Courtney were obsessed with it. Like, Courtney, when I went to go pick her up, she hugged all the kids. Like, she said they were her friends, her best friends, and we knew a couple people that go there because of the Bible study ladies and our neighbors from the street that we lived on.
Yep.
So the kids love it. I mean, and Natalie's gonna, like I said, she's gonna go, and they even have like a nursery for Kinsley. So I feel like if we get a little bit more comfortable with it, we'll even put Kinsley in the nursery. The Bible teaching is really good. They're right from the Bible. Like, you know, I think that's important to find people who don't just talk, but they are actually getting their stuff from the Bible. So I think that's all. I mean,
yeah,
we enjoyed it. I don't like the what is it called? The visiting of churches, church shopping. I don't really like that feeling. I get like anxiety and anxious, like, oh, I don't want to do this because I'm like nervous and anxious. But we have to find a church home. I think that's definitely one of our 2017 goals. And we love this church. We do. So we're gonna go back next Sunday, and praying, hoping that it continues.
Yeah.
You like the church?
Yeah, I liked it. It was really friendly. That's one of the major things I'm looking for.
Yeah. They were definitely really friendly.
Yeah, she's a lot more into the praise and worship than I am, because I didn't grow up in that, the praise and worship style. When I was growing up, the only churches I had ever gone to was a Catholic church, and that's a whole lot more of the talking, so that's more of what I'm used to.
But he's not Catholic now.
I'm not Catholic. I never actually was Catholic, but my grandmother was.
Yeah,
so.
She is. And he's more of the Word. Like, he gets his connection with God through Word. I get mine through, both, but I get mine more through praise and worship and songs and stuff like that. And they also gave us a gift bag that we're going to open up now for the first time. It was so sweet. I guess for, like, the new visitors, they gave us all this. So, a little unboxing, unbagging.
Wrapping paper.
Look at this. And we love coffee and mugs, so this is awesome.
It's got the church's name on it.
Yeah, this is the church. If if you guys know. I have another one. For
There's
both
two of them in there?
Yeah.
Same thing?
And a pen. The church name. And this.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Shit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like a real Bible. I didn't know. I didn't read it. English Standard Version.
I think that's the most updated one, where it's like really easy to read English.
Oh, I do
No
like
Old
those.
English or anything like that.
My Bible is the King James Version.
Yeah.
I do like these. Okay, so that's good. I like gifts. It's always good. And we really don't want to keep church shopping, so we're hoping that this is the one, like the final one, like possibly joining. I'm not gonna be in a rush to join. It's like dating. Like I'm not gonna jump into a marriage. Okay, like we're gonna wait. We're gonna go, but then wait a few months, couple months, before we even think about joining. I'm sure they have like a process for people who want to join and stuff.
Yeah.
But like tonight, I read for the attendance, there are announcements. They had the members have a meeting today at like 5 to 6 a.m. or not a.m. but 6 to 8. So it's like I'm telling you, like you have to be committed to churches like when you join them and stuff. Because I wouldn't want to be going to a meeting right now or later. But anyway, so thank you guys for hanging with us today and seeing our church shopping experience. And like I said, I hope this is like the last one. And thank you guys for coming into Vlogmas Day 12 with us. This time just keeps on ticking. I think it's a week and a half? This week, next week, 3 weeks.
For Christmas?
Yeah.
It's 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks.
It's exactly
Very soon.
14 days.
The end of the year is coming near. I don't even believe that. But anyways, thank you guys for joining us for Vlogmas Day 12. We'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 13. Bye, guys.